Less than a minute. Yo. That was quick. All let's say. Yo, Molten Shadow, what up, dude? How you been, man? Been a while. Did you see the update I made to Recipe Editor?
Don't be afraid to ask for help out there.
Up. The beginning of this map is a bit different since they removed the glass. It's bad, bro. Yo, Shine OW with the raid, yo. Thanks, Shine. Appreciate it, man. I'm not sure if the alert came up. I have to fix the alerts, they're kind of broken. But thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. Haven't played Terraria in a couple months, but you'll give it a try when you do. Sounds good for your notes. Yeah, I made some nice improvements to it. I think you and everyone else who uses it will like it. I'm also working on an update for NPC Shop Editor, because that mod has unfortunately been ignored and needs a lot of love. I sound like Angmo. I don't know who that is, but welcome. That's a lot of emotes. How does Junkrat feel now, in your opinion? So Junk still suffers from the same things, really. Being able to two-shot people with 2 grenades is nice. You know, it always should have been that way. But the nade mine combo, like that, you should still be able to do that. Like, they need to bring that back. Winston trapped here. Oh. Yeah, the health changes they made were really a mistake, but Junkrat just still suffers from the same things like before, you know. Widowmaker, Diva, basically things that are just too overtuned, really. I'm hoping with the upcoming 6v6 mode, that a lot of that will be alleviated just by swapping to the 6v6 format, because a lot of balance changes are going to happen because of that, which will set a lot of things back into the right place if they do it correctly. Like when they swap to 6v6, they need to basically undo all the season 9 changes with like the health pools and stuff. If they don't do that, then God, 6v6 will be awful. Because it's not going to be better. Basically, when 6v6 comes around, everything needs to have the same stats it did in Overwatch 1. Then it'll be good. Yo, what up, Alice? Yo, what up, Prozac? How's it going, dude? Do I only play junk? Pretty much. I'll switch very rarely if it's like really not working, or you know, if someone else plays Junkrat. Damn. Oh man, I missed the nade. Love your voice, so soothing. Thanks. A bit lower energy today. I had a very bad throbbing headache earlier. I've still got a little bit of it, so I'm trying to take it easy and not like overwork or emote too much, because it'll just I can feel my headache. It's still kind of there. So I don't want to do anything to make it come back, you know? What do you think about oiled up men? I think they would be able to squeeze into tight spaces a lot easier than non-oiled men. So that might help if they have to like get something between the wall and like the back of the couch or something. A Jacklz stream, I must be dreaming. Yo, what up, Locomotion? I think his tire needs a bit more HP, speed, and damage. Also, I think mine shouldn't be damageable in the first half second or so it doesn't get broken when he's trying to get away. So, his concussion mine needs more than 5 HP, so it doesn't insta-die. Don't make it invulnerable, just give it more health. Because I agree it shouldn't instantly die. I don't think the Rip Tire having more health is really what it needs. It certainly does not need more speed, in my opinion, because more speed is what got it to be so shit in the first place. Because since no one on the dev team really plays Junkrat, or plays Junkrat to a high level, they don't understand what he needed. They didn't understand what he needed. And the speed boost on the tire was just one of those like knee-jerk reactions, where if they had someone that was well experienced with Junkrat, they would not have come to that conclusion. Simply because the speed buff basically ruins the tire's ability to climb walls. And on certain slopes, it will auto climb, even when you're not like holding the jump key. And that's been an issue since they initially gave it the speed boost. And they still haven't done anything about it. So, you know, there's just a... Wow, our Doom fucking owned 32 kills, holy shit. So there's just a, you know, there's a lot of things that... There's a lot of things in this game that need a lot more attention to detail that I simply think the devs, they don't want to spend the time for those things, or they can't spend the time on those things. I mean, if you look at Doomfist has so many bugs that have existed pretty much since the inception of Doomfist, and they've yet to do anything about them. So it's kind of, it's one of those situations where it's too low of a priority that it never gets high enough on the ladder to get itself fixed, basically. Unless you have like a really passionate dev on the team that is willing to work overtime for certain things, you're not going to get it done. And on top of that, maybe they aren't allowed. Maybe they want to work on something, but they just can't get approval for it. A lot of things in a corporate structure needs to go through approval. Like, you have an idea, you might have to ask someone who's above you, and then that someone might have to ask someone who's above them. There could be many layers of approval that it has to go through to even be considered to be worked on. Because then they weigh up the cost, they weigh up the development time. They say, is this worth it? Is it really game breaking? Is Junkrat's Riptire not being able to climb walls well? Is that game breaking? No. Is it annoying as fuck? Yes. But they're not going to fix something that's annoying because it's low priority. So it really sucks. I don't really want to like think about balance changes for 5v5 because I think it's a waste of time format. Anytime I think about balance, it's always towards 6v6 because that's how the game should be played. So, you know, because as soon as the 6v6 mode comes out, I'm abandoning 5v5. I ain't playing it. I don't care if 6v6 is strictly quick play. I ain't doing 5v5. 6v6 is way better.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Yeah.
But in a 6v6 format, Junkrat's Riptire, it just needs to go back to how it was in early Overwatch 1. That's really all.
Weather report. Lots of sun.
It doesn't need speed, it needs better maneuverability for climbing. If they want to have it be faster, then give it an ability where you can increase its speed for like, I don't know, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and then it goes back to normal. They can do that. I think that would be way better than a permanent speed boost. They have a Doomfist? His name is Ganon. Backwards.
I like to maintain some distance from me victims. It's just good.
Oh, he was the Doom on our team last round. Okay. Also, double kill right off the bat. That's kind of... You love to see it. What bumped me backwards? Is it the Alari? It was the Alari. The Alari bumped me backwards. That's kind of silly. No.
Sombra, get.
Well, at least we got her. Comp has been a lot more fun this season. Well, good. Good that you're having more fun. How did that not kill him?
Well, that was dog shit. That was weird. That was not good.
Fuck.
Catch you later. Sit down. Let's take off.
The while I wasn't playing Overwatch, they made some armor changes, I think. And it essentially giga buffed tanks again. And so my, like, the distance that I'm used to detonating my tire at for tanks is not correct anymore. Because that tire would have killed the Sig back, you know, before I quit playing.
We got their tank. What does that hurt?
And it's okay, we got it.
You barely got to that and died.
He almost went into the trap. Well, that sucked. Dude, normally Ashe Widow just completely dunks on me. They must be not doing well. Although their Widow's 10 and 5.
trying.
Oh, dude, wicked.
Go. Perhaps.
So close. Lol, she tried to coach gun away.
Nice round.
That was pretty funny.
Score 3-0. Switching sides.
When they get the bridge, I'm gonna play in the door underneath it, next to the mega.
Plenty of bombs around.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
Greetings. I would be much more nervous without Auntie Mabel.
Can't wait.
Come here. Reinhardt is the name. Glory is the gift.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see if this gets anyone.
3, 2, 1. Attackers in.
I really didn't think that would get anyone. Taking out the ferret's gonna be a bit tricky with the Widow. Ram trapped on the cart.
I'm playing under on mega now.
That's hilarious. Damn.
You're outnumbered.
Ramatra at your side.
The pleasure is mine. Blasting off.
Tell us ahead.
use their tank ult?
They did,
Yeah.
yeah, that was Annihilation.
I think Widow's blower. She's not lower.
Trying to back right now. Didn't care.
Bear's got barrage. Heads up.
Kill Ram, kill Ram, kill Ram. He can die here, he can die. Juno's one right now.
Chill out for a bit.
Ram's gonna be close to Annihilation this fight.
I think Widow. She's still there.
I can wall off this tank in a second.
He's stuck up here, he's stuck up here. Look at far one. Ana can die car.
Ball.
Huge wall.
Should get my ult in time for Ramble.
Yeah, and I got another Ram ult too. Can we shoot Ram in? He can die.
Ash on high ground.
They're on Dune now, I'm around.
30 seconds remaining.
Dude, that BAP. Lucio. BAP not dead. That's unfortunate. Is Junkrat noticeably weak now? His rip tire really sucks. Like his rip tire was bad before, but now it's just it's so bad. Especially against tanks, like before you could reliably kill any tank that wasn't like D.Va or like Orisa, you know, Ball. But now it's just like don't even go for a tank with your tire unless it's up their butt. Doom trapped up there.
Surprise, Rock.
Did she not die from that? Got healed, I guess.
No, no. He's low, he's low.
Even nades and mines are
No,
barely
right,
hurting
oh my
tanks. That's because tanks are giga buff. That's not necessarily. Lol, nice. That's not necessarily Junkrat being weak. That's tanks being giga buffed. Fuck.
Get ready for a shock.
The flames of liberation rise.
Far zone, far zone, far zone.
That must have been a real
I can't stop it. Doom's still one though. Tracer low.
Nice, good job, guys.
Fucking hate double sniper, dude.
Oh yeah.
They must have been focusing on the rest of my team the whole game because they did not bother me at all. Normally like Widow Ashe is the worst comp to fucking play Junkrat into because you just can't do anything, but they did not target me at all. Other DPS seem to output more damage and abilities are much stronger. It's partially due to power creep, but yeah. Junkrat on the tier list, Junkrat is like bottom of the barrel. And that's simply because of how easy it is to counter a Junkrat. You know, unfortunately that guy on the other team thought the answer was Pharah. It's never Pharah. It sucks that that seems to be like the consensus that you go Pharah to counter Junkrat, but no, you don't. You go first. You go Diva, then you go Widow Ashe, like I mentioned. Hanzo's a good one. You can even go Tracer to do it. The Tracer does have to be careful though, because a good Junkrat can outplay a Tracer. But there's so many other better DPS players to play than Junkrat. Junkrat is like the Doomfist of DPS, you know? One of the most ignored characters by the devs. You have to play out of your mind to be a normal DPS. On Junkrat, yeah. Like,
Well, I said, watch me.
now they did unfortunately make Junkrat easier to play, so a lot of people can actually just pick him for a round and do well, which really kind of sucks, undermines actual Junkrat players. But you know, it's kind of like DPS Doomfist. You had really good Doomfist players that actually had like skill and shit, and then you had people that would just punch bot. Same goes with Junkrat, really. That Winston's gonna want some of me. He's gonna jump over here. Yeah, he's gonna break that. Jump over here when he's got his next shield and... Oh. Actually surprised Winston didn't try to make a move over here. can tell this Winston wants me gone. We've got someone's flanking on the right. Guy's name is mesothelioma. Alright, it's not gonna be long now.
Tired of me yet?
My huge Colette.
Users are alive!
Go up, E-God.
Let's show these
60 seconds remaining.
Wish I had some backup.
Defend the objective. Over here. Enemy over here.
Damn, we really needed to get that on in there when I... We should have been able to insta-kill that Ana as soon as I booped her up in the air. Especially when I booped her up twice.
Over here.
If we got that Ana there, that would have been game.
How y'all doing?
I need a cooler reticle? Nah. How's it going, Young?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor.
They got us outnumbered.
The payload has reached the
Users are
Whew. Do it, Winston. No, I couldn't. I could have punched him. I didn't notice it until it was too late.
60 seconds remaining.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Jacklz.
30 seconds.
Grab those goons off the payload.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
What up, Branjo man? Am I a junk one trick? I am, yes.
Plenty of bombs to go around.
Let us proceed with haste.
Well, I wouldn't really say one trick, I guess. More of a hard main. Because I do swap.
Today's a good day for some mayhem.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Well, they've got 30 seconds left. I feel like we can win this game. It's unfortunate we lost all of second point to defend. Like 6v6 more? Oh yeah. 6v6 is an actual game. 5v5 is stupid and dumb.
3, 2, 1. Attack opponents. Action.
Wow, no hits on that. Alright, it's time for the Numbani opener. Let's see if we can get it to work. Can't get it to work when there's a Winston shield in the way. Alright, got it opened. They're definitely gonna retest. Or they're not. You are one trick and we love you for it. I do play a lot of tanks on my other account though. See anemone. Overwatch 1 6v6 sucks, but I hope 6v6 and Overwatch 2 without the hard CC might be better. Why do you think Overwatch 1 6v6 sucked? And don't say double shield. Because we all know that when people talk about 6v6 being better, they are ignoring double shield. Double shield was a very obvious problem. It only needed a couple balance changes on a few heroes to be fixed. Not 6v6, the hard CC from Overwatch 1, Somberhack, DPS, Doomfist. Ah. Yeah, so Somberhack is still dumb even in 5v5. The hard CC really was only problematic with a few characters that they had that were way overtuned. It wasn't an issue with 6v6. Not at all. Because you can still have a hard CC issue with 5v5. And in fact, with 5v5, there's even more CC than there used to be in the game, so. What up, Mr. October? Is that you, Phil? Yo, what up, Dr. Tommy? Goats, we can also ignore because that was outside of 222. This game was created and clearly balanced around 222. Damn it, man. He drifted way over. Tis me. Welcome, Phil. I hear a tracer. Biggest problem with any game where you add heroes, weapons, maps, etc. is power creep. This happens in FPS. It's super hard to add new stuff without power creep, hence why classic WoW was a hit. Yeah, but the devs weren't even the problem. A lot of problems that games have with their devs is that, so the developers of a game, they're just programmers. You know, a lot of the times they're not even gamers. And if they are gamers, even more so of the time, they aren't good at the game they play. They're low skill, middle skill. Very rarely do you get a dev that's actually high skill, good at the game. And that's where the disconnect comes in between the balanced devs and the people that play the game. Balanced devs don't have any people on the team that are good, that actually play at a GM level. So when it comes to making balanced decisions for the game, they don't know what to do. They look at spreadsheets, they look at numbers, and they try to balance off that. And it ends up just not being the right move because they don't understand the game at the depth that, you know, they made it. And so you start getting a lot of these little Timmy ideas that bring power creep in. Like look at the new support characters. So much power creep has been smashed into those. Baptiste, for instance, riddled with power creep. Why does Baptiste get super jump boots to go to the high ground? Why? It's stupid. Why does Kiriko get a teleport? It's stupid. my huge clit.
Tickle their feet.
The best thing you could do as a developer is accept that you're not good at the game, and that maybe you don't know what's best for the balance direction. Especially when you try to push your game to be a competitive esport. You can't do that. You can't create a scene like Overwatch League when you balance the game towards casual players. It undermines the competitive scene. Apex has that exact same issue. Yeah, a lot of games do. And it's, you know, just because someone's bad at a video game doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means they need to be more willing to accept fair criticism and drop their ego and stop pretending like they know everything just because they see the stats behind the scenes. You can't really balance a game off stats. You can use them as indications on where to go, but you have to go off of how the game feels. Really wish they focused on teamwork more. Like, use the Overwatch lore to combine hero powers. Winston Tracer should work well. I disagree with that. I don't think that would be a good idea, because then you would start getting way too many, like, you would start getting problematic matchups that would then be even harder to balance as a whole. Alright, Numbani opener, let's go. I guess that's my fault. Okay, Numbani opener is probably not going to work because they don't have any, like, everyone's moving around. Go to Vaya. Numbani opener, let's go. Kills teammate, yeah. Yeah, they're not playing the same way they were last round. Bring low, bring low, bring low. What the fuck, Bob? Not necessarily combos, but ways certain heroes feature assists or hurt others based on lore. Well, the thing is about that, they already have that, except the lore aspect. Like Junkrat and Roadhog. Junkrat's trap, Roadhog's hook. Roadhog hooks people into Junkrat's trap. There are several examples of like comboing abilities like that in the game that we already have. Grav Dragon, you know, Zarya Hanzo. Grav Barrage, Zarya Farah. So there's plenty of instances where we already have that. We don't need additional lore reasons behind it. It's supposed to be very team-based. That is already very team-based. It has been diluted substantially because of 5v5, though. Have you ever played against full dive while your teammates aren't in voice chat? Yeah, for sure. This map is awkward for you, first point at least. Spawn is so far. Defense or attack? Numbani, I don't think Numbani as a map really needs any tweaks. I think it's one of those maps where you have to take a different approach to cap. Also think they should remove Widowmaker, check all players' profiles, then permaban anyone who is a Widow main. Devs don't realize it's a team game. They're focusing on individual hero creep. I'd go a step further and say they don't even realize the individual hero creep. Because we have a Lari. Like, why does a Lari get to fly? That's stupid. It's dumb. She has too much range. She does too much damage. She's a support character. She needs to start playing like one. Perfect. A good example of a good support character that is more damage oriented is Zenyatta. They need to follow Zenyatta's formula more. Illari, Baptiste are just way too overblown. I do like, however, though, that there are support characters that you can switch to help deal with some of the things that maybe your DPS can't deal with if they don't play a certain DPS character. Ana's a good example of a good support character as well that can be damage oriented. You like Numbani? I used to hate it more than I do now. I'm fine with it, to be honest. It's grown on me. Remove Widow, Malga, Mercy? No, don't remove Mercy. Nerf Widow. Malga just needs to be changed up. Mercy's fine. I know people hate her res, but it's fine. It's not dumb. It's fine. Now, what is dumb about it is the LOS check that it does, the range that it has, because that is dumb. They also need to make Mercy more engaging. They need to change her damage boost beam to a damage reduction beam, because all you see is Mercy damage boosting the DPS. She never damage boosts a tank, never damage boosts another support. If you change that damage boost beam to a damage reduction beam, she will then start right-clicking her whole team, rather than just one player. It also gets rid of the issue where certain characters become stupid when they have damage boost. Which is why I think damage boost ultimates like Baptiste's Window is stupid. Juno's ultimate boosting damage is also stupid. Not as dumb as Baptiste's Window, but I think damage boost in general is just lazy. I think it's a lazy ability, especially for support characters. Now, Zenyatta, again, is a good example of how to do it right. Zenyatta applies the damage boost to the enemy character. Like, the enemy character takes more damage, rather than making one of your teammates do more damage. There's a difference. Damage boost is her only utility, though. Not really, because res is a utility. But I think if you replace Mercy's damage boost with a damage reduction, it brings more utility, and it makes it more engaging. Because now, you're not sitting there just holding right-click AFK on a Widowmaker or an Ashe. You're looking at which of your team members are taking the most damage, and then applying a damage reduction beam to them to try to help save them. Which you can then counter by having a Zenyatta on the other team to discord whoever is being right-clicked by Mercy, so it kind of counteracts the damage reduction. So if you're not getting enough damage into that tank because of the damage reduction beam, you just go Zen. You really like BAP, Window, and Nano? BAP Window's stupid because it makes the game... It either makes the game end instantly or brings it to a complete stop. That is stupid. Ana's low. I'm not in voice. You have a wrecking ball. Wow, that range. Delete Roadhog, terrible hero design. No, the only thing, the only thing I disagree about Roadhog is I think his hook range is too much. Shorten his hook range. Remove the damage reduction he gets when taking a breather. And I think you have a. I think you have a good Roadhog.
All dead. On a one.
I'm going back in.
You know one? You know one?
This a minute.
Put bro on the dev team already. It really would be nice if they could get some high-ranked players to be like consultants for balance changes.
Your team is close to the end.
Keep pushing.
If they want their game to succeed as a competitive esport, they need to stop balancing for the casual player base.
Right to behind. I'm done. The right side, the right side, the right side. There's your one. I'm going bridge.
No, she was missing health. Fuck. Tracer top.
I killed three.
Farting on them. Holy shit. Can you live? I'm coming back. Jump high, jump high, jump high, jump high.
Oh, get destroyed, kid.
Yeah, you might be the greatest.
Thank
The
you.
greatest to ever do it. Guys, stop, stop. You speeding? You missed double?
Enemy's got the robot. Don't let him get away.
Get ready for a shot.
Keep Jacklz alive, I got him.
Monkey
Winston
spawn.
low.
Just keep staying on high. I'm just gonna slow push this and never go too far.
There's the right side.
Step right.
There's your half. No reach. Monkey.
Oh, no way he didn't get in that trap.
You gotta jump on the boots. Watch them from behind.
Just back, just back, just back.
I'm dead.
I still think we can win.
FPS dropping. It looks like it might be. Let me know now. If you got offered to join Overwatch CS team, would you? No.
There's your right side.
Bad Wi-Fi? Okay, are the frames dropping or is your
Jacklz.
stream just buffering? Because that's not frames being dropped if you're buffering.
That's right, I give you 2 packs.
Our other DPS needs to right-click his shield, dude. He was fucking sitting there left-clicking it.
Can't let them push ahead.
Break the left side.
Got him.
He's still top left. Come back for the rally.
Whoops.
I think he's still top left. One. Underneath.
Get ready for a shot.
Is there one? Oh, wait. Three behind. Three behind. Three at top.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait.
60 seconds remaining.
That's right.
I thought that robot was
Nanoboost administered.
I'm pushing bot. Monkey on cart. Tracer right side.
We'll probably get
Yo,
consolation.
I wish we had DPS this game.
Oh yeah, nice. Probably get consolation for that because no, really, I felt like their team was way better than ours. I'm surprised. Gotta love the little passive aggressive side comment from our tank there. I wish we had DPS that game. Team just wasn't playing together.
Now arriving at Phoenix.
Got a 5 a.m. start. So you call it a night? Damn, Phil. Alright, dude. Well, thanks for coming out. I'll see you in the next one. Esperanza and Runasapi are really good. I like all the push maps. People are saying Runasapi might be the best map in the game. I don't really feel that way about it. Like, it's not bad. I probably just don't have enough games on it to really, like, judge it properly, but I mean, Like, it's not bad, but I'm not feeling like a King's Row vibe from it, you know?